All right, back again. Keeps getting crazier. Still can't even believe it. I'm sure you already heard. Luka Doncic got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis and like one first round draft pick, and then just some random players that don't make the trade equal. Los Angeles definitely won the trade. No need to be said. But right here, Mavericks fans gather outside American Airlines Center to protest the Luka Doncic trade. Here, we'll get right into it real quick. I'm sitting at a big 7 subscribers, trying to get to 10 by the end of the day. So if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. Really helps my channel grow. But yeah, this is, let's see, 155. Yeah, this came out like an hour ago or so from when I'm making this video. But yeah, here's Luka. I found a nice sad picture of him. Um, Tough weekend for the Mavericks fans. Needless to say, they announced their trade of Luka. Right now, people are outside the American Airlines Arena protesting. Here, let me scroll down to the photos. All right, here we go. Real quick, here's something. I don't think Harrison is the owner. It's one of the higher ups in the Mavericks organization. But again, he said, "I'm sorry they're frustrated, but it's something that we believe in as an organization that's going to make us better, and we believe that it sets us up to win not only now but also in the future. When we win, I believe the frustration will go away." What are you talking about, dude? Again, y'all just won last year. I mean, y'all don't win the championship, but you're in the finals. Like, there's 28 teams in the NBA. You won against, those other 26. There's only two teams in the finals, and you're one of the teams there. Celtics were just better than you, but you're probably a piece away if you kept Luka from really, really having a legit chance to win the finals. After watching the finals, yeah, I don't think they had a legit chance last year unless Luka just went totally crazy for 4 or 5 games straight. But he can do that, get a couple more 3-point shooters, get a solid power forward, and you're ready to run it back and make it back to the finals again. But yeah, Harrison just saying the same stupid stuff. That's kind of been what he's saying. Win now, win in the future. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, they're they're gathering outside the Dirk Nowitzki statue, and I just learned it says loyalty never fades. So that's kind of stenciled in, or however you say it, etched, I guess is the better word. It's etched into the Dirk Nowitzki statue. So yeah, they're putting stuff all around the statue, as you can see here. Maverick shirts, all sorts of stuff. They have beers and stuff around there, basically like a funeral almost. They're putting flowers and stuff around there. You know, not that Dirk passed away, of course, but they're just saying, to kind of mourn Luka and just tell their franchise this is not okay. Here we go. This is a funny one. Luka and Kyrie on his shirt with the flowers right there. That's so hilarious. Again, they just have that next to the Dirk statue, just like, rest in peace to the dynamic duo there. All right, here's a good one. Overheard outside the American Airlines Center. Rudy Gobert got 5 first-round picks. That's another thing the Dallas fans are pissed about. I can't even blame them. I'd have to look back, but I'm sure that's true. Rudy Gobert got 5 first-round picks when he was traded from Utah to Minnesota. So y'all got freaking 1 first-round pick for Luka plus Anthony Davis, who is, again, an All NBA player, but he's not a 26-year-old Anthony Davis. I think I think the Lakers GM has naked pictures of the Mavericks GM, or he has something on him. Like, something's gonna come out later about Luka. I don't know, something behind the scenes between Luka and the organization, because they're talking about him not being able to get in shape and things like this. But who cares? Like, I'll take an out of shape Luka all day if he's getting my team to the freaking finals and he's being a first team All NBA player like he always is. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Security came in to clean up. That was probably just a few hours ago, earlier this afternoon. Came in to clean up the Dirk Nowitzki statue. They're going crazy in Dallas. Mikal Bridges, 5 first-round picks in the trade for Mikal Bridges. Yeah, it's just they relocated to the front steps. This was just out at 1:30 today. Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. We be doing the same thing. It's like I'm a San Antonio fan. It's like the freaking Spurs traded Tim Duncan at 25 years old. I made that point in my previous video, and I feel bad for Dallas fans, which is crazy to say because, Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, we don't feel bad. For the other teams, that triangle, it's all a rivalry of the Texas teams, but I honestly feel bad for Dallas fans that the organization is just so stupid. This was a personal trade or a money trade. It was one of the two things. Either something happened behind the scenes where the owner or whoever got pissed and they had to trade Luka just because, I don't know, whatever personal thing they don't like about him, or it was something to save them money. And what's messed up as well, a lot of teams they'll usually sign a player to the supermax contract and then trade them after they sign them to their supermax at least. So this way the player can still get paid, they can still get traded. Everyone kind of gets what they want because Dallas was obviously wanting to trade Luka before his supermax, I guess. But like I said, a lot of teams will let the player get their money first, which they should have done for Luka if they have any loyalty to him. Sign him to the supermax and then trade him. Um, because Luka he missed out on it was over $100 million he would have got on the supermax that he's not going to get now after the trade because after you're traded, basically you can only sign the supermax contract with the team that had drafted you. Um, so so yeah, he missed out on about $100 million with that happening, but it doesn't make any sense because with them trading him now, the package just makes no sense still because if you sign him to the supermax first and then you tried to trade him, then I see you getting a smaller package in return because teams are taking on his massive salary at that point. I'm sure his salary is still high right now, but they got him before the supermax. So if you're gonna trade him that early, you have even more leverage for yourself since you can say, hey, he's not even signed to the supermax. We're saving you money, like Dallas is telling Los Angeles. We're saving you money by trading him to you now, rather than signing him to his supermax contract before we trade him to you. So Luka missed out on about $100 million, probably a little bit more than $100 million, with the supermax not getting done before he got traded. So that's just what I don't understand. It just makes no sense on any level. It has to be one of two things. Like I said, Dallas just did not want to sign him to the supermax and wanted to save themselves money, which in that case, it is what it is. But still sign him to the supermax because you've had him for since you drafted him. I don't know how long it's been now, 6 years, 7 years, however long it's been since Luka got to the Mavs, and they love him in Dallas. I feel like the front office and everyone seems to have a good relationship with him, besides calling him a fatty and stuff like that, and acting like he's not in shape to play, which he probably isn't. But again, he just got you the finals last year. It makes no sense. But again, one thing, they're either trying to save money because they don't want to sign him to the supermax, which again they should have still signed him to it and then traded him, just as like a thank you to Luka for what he's done for the organization. Sign him to his gigantic supermax and then trade him to Los Angeles. Again, just as that thank you. So that way you still don't, if you understand what I'm saying, you're still not tied up in this $300 million plus contract paying Luka because you signed him to the supermax and then you traded him. So you're out of the money, like you wanted to be. But Luka's still happy. He still got his max contract. So that's why I don't think it was so much a money thing because they could have done that if it was more a money thing and still got out of the money while still giving Luka, that thank you kind of with the supermax. But what I think it is, something's going to come out behind the scenes we haven't heard about yet, and it's going to be they've already been saying, it's Luka's conditioning. He's not in shape or whatever. He comes into the season out of shape, but who cares? Like he plays himself into shape. I'm sure you'd like to see him be in better shape. And somebody made the point, he comes into the season and gets ready. He doesn't come into the season ready. But I don't care as long as he's ready by the first round of the playoffs. And I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan saying this, like Dallas is just so stupid. I mean, I just laugh at them. It's hilarious for Spurs fans and Rockets to see this happening, honestly. For the Houston fans and the San Antonio fans to see Dallas do something so stupid. But I'm surprised, dumbest trade in NBA history, unless like they have something else ready and they're gonna make a trade for some other superstar. Like it's not gonna happen. It's just the dumbest trade I've ever seen in my life. Um, Yeah, please comment below what you think. If you're a Mavs fan, please let me know. One more thing as well, try to go to the Mavericks Instagram right now and try to leave a comment on the Mavericks Instagram right now. It's going to say comments have been limited for this post, but what happened, they just totally turned the comments off for all of their posts. They've lost, I think, close to 1 million followers, between the trade and now. So they lost 1 million of like their 5 million. So 20% of all their followers on Instagram have left. Um, Again, it's just terrible. I'd feel the same way, if the Spurs traded Tim Duncan at 25. I'd just be disgusted with our franchise. And yeah, it has to be something personal. Like I said, Lakers GM has naked pictures of Dallas's GM or Luka. I don't know. They just hate Luka for some reason, something we don't know about. But it makes no sense from a business standpoint. It makes no sense from the money side. Like I said, if you want to get out of the Supermax, you did that by trading him. But again, sign him to the Supermax before you trade him. And if you chose not to, like you chose not to right now, then get a huge package back. There's no reason for you not to get at least 3 first-round picks or more, plus a star player trading somebody like Luka. So it just makes no sense, to not sign him to the Supermax, trade him for less money, so you just save the Lakers money. So you already helped them out there, and then to only ask for Anthony Davis, a first-round pick, and then whoever else it was, I can't even remember their name. No insult to that player, but some other, bench caliber player. But yeah, please comment below what you think about this ridiculous trade. Please like and subscribe if you finished the video, and we'll see y'all for the next one.